Hi, Soul Family, and welcome back. Okay, hopefully you took a break, and now we are going to be talking with the aspect game about sextiles. Sextiles. Think of the word six for sextiles. 60 degrees sextiles, and the other S is for subtle energies. Sextile, 60 degrees, subtle energies. Okay, let's go see what Julia has to share with us on the Practitioner's page 6.7, the sextile aspect for the aspect game. Here we can see the fixed star and its relationship to Mother Earth here in the center. And then here is the planet that is in sextile to the fixed star. When it is in sextile, here's the 60-degree angle that is made. Okay, so hopefully that helps you see. I had one teacher, very wise, said to me, you know, when you study the geometry of the angles, A-N-G-L-E-S, the angles hold the angels. The angles hold the angels. So I thought, oh, that's such an interesting thing to say. And so now my gift to you is to say the same thing. There is wisdom in the degree, and sextiles equaling 60-degree angle or thereabouts, depending on your orb. Okay, so let's see what Julia says with the aspect game for sextiles. So we talked about the trines. Oh, love the trines. These are the fully loaded gifts and skills or people or circumstances that we were born into. Now the trine, again, that word S for subtle, is subtle, but also very harmonious energy. Okay, and we can read through, she just has a short little paragraph here, but she's pointing out that, you know, in the past or future lives, you may have incarnated there. But if you did, it was a very positive situation, or you may have visited that star system at least once. Okay, that's always kind of nice to know. But here's how I look at sextile energy. Let me stop sharing. Here we are. See what's behind me? Do, 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 do. I had to go dig around and find in my baskets of stuff. I'm putting these up because for me, the lesson of sextiles, 60 subtle energies, is that these are how you find the guiding lights. It's like not inside me like the trine was. These are like, oh, you're there if I focus my attention on you. Oh, if I take the time, I'm going to learn about my sextiles from my natal chart. The other way we can look at it is, you know, like at Christmas, the old Santa Claus just hanging the socks by the fire to dry. And old Santa came down the chimney and he had a hidden present. So your sextiles are kind of like the hidden present. Oh, ho, 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 look what's in here. Toblerone. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Sextiles, hidden presence, guiding lights. So you can, if you are aware and want to engage with your sextiles. Okay, I'm using this kind of funny sense of humor, and laugh with me because later you'll be like, oh yeah, sextiles, guiding lights, Toblerone, hidden in the sock. Okay, so here's my little notes. It says, it shows the potential energies is how I see it. Like I can stay in my house, I can stay in my little world, and I'd never see the guiding lights because I'm not attuning to it. But if I do Julia's class, or if I start helping other people find their guiding lights, the sextiles. And you know, trines are just so amazing that sometimes the sextiles get pushed over here. So just think of them as subtle energies. And when we grow into our adulthood, this is the great time where perhaps discovering that subtle harmonious energies will come forward in a bigger way. Okay, In fact, I'm just going to put a note because it's on my notes. Today, Julia mentioned in the chat that if you have a sextile to the Lyra nebula, not just to Lyra, the constellation, but the nebula of Lyra, you could be looking at potentially learning about what's called being a blueprinter. Okay, I'm just going to park that there. But even more exciting is if you have, what did I write? A conjunction or an opposition to the Orion Nebula. I might have all that backwards. So I'm just going to pause here for a minute to let myself know, erase that part. I think that she was trying to say a conjunction or in opposition to the Orion Nebula is where you're going to find angelic souls. And you can always douse to see what percentage and if it's correct or not. But my goodness, wouldn't that be amazing if you could find out even within yourself, hey man, do I have a conjunction or opposition to the Orion Nebula? Am I that little angel? Or am I that blueprinter? These are terms, so don't worry if you don't have it, because you know it's about the whole field and collective. So I just wrote down Lyran Nebula is probably a blueprinter. That's probably referring back to the conjunction opposition, not the sextile. So I'll hopefully find a way to erase this part. And if I don't, bear with me. Okay, I'm going to now share my little screen here. And here we are. Guess what? I have 12 sextiles. That is a lot of sextiles in my life, let me tell you. And so I just started doing the comprehensive one, but I will tell you, this is how a double Virgo does it. This is my 12 out of 12 sextiles. Which one is it? I have a vertex that is sextiling. See that little star? Canis Minor Procyon. And here's the degree of orb in house 9. All righty. So I just play this game with myself right now and maybe with you later. But what does it mean to have a moon sextiling Vega? All right. So since I'm in my past midlife to older adulthood, you know, I can start looking through my 12. Oh, Andromeda. I mean, I have 2 potential guiding lights to my moon in house 6, you know, and I can look at the story of Almach in the constellation Andromeda and Vega in the constellation Lyra. Okay, so that's how we rock and roll with sextiles. Woohoo! I don't know, it's such a gift to be able to see, you know, I got a Procyon. So, you know, as Julia, I'll stop sharing, part of fortune. As Julia expands the calculator with Hector, thank you, Hector. Thank God you saved us so much time by not having to have us do our own math. So as the calculator gets into revision 2.0, we're working with a set amount of fixed stars. There are more coming. But right now, within the game of aspects, look at your sextiles. Look at your age. If you're going to have a client who might be more my age, you could say, you know, these are other qualities you may want to attune to for the guiding lights in this chapter of your life. So subtle energies. Sometimes it's so subtle, you don't even know it's there. But if you take the time, you might discover not just one, but 2 Toblerones, two hidden gifts, 2 subtle energies in the guiding light of your sextiles. Sextile, 60 degrees, subtle energies. This is how we play the game. See you next time as we talk about squares. Take a pause here because the squares, oh my goodness, you could write a thesis on your squares, but that's really where the incredible work that we've come here to do on the planet is. So see you next time. Bye for now.